Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream, and again my hair is doing weird things. So yeah. Okay. It's a bit better, I think. So welcome everyone to the stream. I hope everyone is having a great Monday, a great start of the week. And well, so we basically streamed on Saturday, on Sunday, and also we're streaming today. So that's great. Although yesterday I was feeling a bit tired and I couldn't do a long stream. I started like a bit earlier yesterday, and yeah, I wasn't feeling great because I needed to rest basically. And yeah, I'm sending the notification to Discord, and yeah, so so yeah, basically I started like I think 2 hours earlier yesterday, and I was thinking about like doing, well, like 2 extra hours of stream. So normally I do like 2 hours or so, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe I can do 4 hours, but like halfway through I was feeling really tired. So yeah, I decided to just end the stream there and continue today. So that's what I will be doing. So there's that, and the other thing is that I'm not sure if I will be able to stream tomorrow through Thursday, I think. So I may be able to stream on Friday. So yeah, that's not great, but yeah, maybe we could stream like Friday and Saturday, and then that's it. So yeah, and well, so we are going to be working today on look at this, it's nice foliage sway. It's great, I really like it. So I want to do just one quick thing to one of the scripts here, which is the ambience script, I believe. Let me just check something really quick. Also, let me just check my audio, because I'm not sure. You will hear double for a couple seconds. I'm sorry about that, but I need to check my audio. Okay, so that's fine. I'm always like scared of like not activating the microphone or something like that, and just keep talking and doing the stream, and like then realizing that like 1 hour has been through and my mic was muted, so that would be tragic. But yeah, so here I believe is here, atmosphere. Okay, great. So this is a script. I want to just add a little thing, because I like this is a script that is responsible for basically handling the global light and the atmosphere. The atmosphere is what I call the sky. And yeah, basically the script is responsible for changing the color and making everything darker and sorry. And now I added this this thing for some of the sprites that they can basically shift the color like this when it's getting darker, which I think it's awesome, looks really cool. So but right now I only have like this is one of the materials, but the trees have like another material that has the same shader but kind of like another thing. It's not the same shader, but so this night color shift shader is basically a subgraph that I'm basically adding into other shaders. So in the case of like the flora, this is what I call, like, this is the tree, so we have other plants and other stuff. Those would have a specific shader for like this effect, for the sway effect, so maybe you can see better like this. So for this effect, it's basically for the foliage sway, so trees and bushes and maybe some plants will have this effect, and also the color shift. So what I'm trying to say is that here in the atmosphere script, I not only want to have this material, but also all of the materials that will essentially shift the color in the nighttime. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Am I live on YouTube? Let me just check. I am live on YouTube, so that's great. Okay, great. So here I want to open atmosphere script, and then here just make it an array, and here instead of just changing this one, I would make a for. I think I will do a for each. Is this one? Yeah. In night shift materials, I will also call it like this, and let's set float. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. And yeah, so well, now I have to basically add the corresponding materials to the list, and then we are basically done. So the atmosphere is going to handle the shifting of the colors in the sprites, basically, which I think is reasonable. Okay. So Unity 6, I'm using Unity 6 for this project, and for some reason, the first time you open like this like pop-up window to select a material, it takes too long, like it's like really weird. So this would be this, and then flora material. Okay. And then I can go here and just apply this. Then that's basically it. It's great. So that's basically like hand placed, like the references, and maybe in the future I would like to, well, I don't know, because like I want to try to reduce as much as possible the amount of materials in the game, like in the scene, not in the game but in the scene in general. So when the game is running, the best thing, like a good practice for optimization, is trying to reduce the amount of materials you use, that like the amount of materials that are in use in the scene at the moment. So I would want to just, for example, for the everything that it's a plant, so trees, bushes, plants, flowers, anything, I would try to only have one material for all of those, and that's it. So why would I need to, like, why could I need, so for what reason would I need more materials or like more instances of the material? Is the only reason I could need like a different material or different instances is just to apply a different, for example, a different noise here for the foliage sway. So let's say if I have two trees, you can see that they're like the noise is basically exactly identical. So how they move, I don't know if you can see, but basically they are moving like, yeah. So that answers my question basically. So if this is like really hard to tell if they are moving exactly like the same, then there's no thing to worry about, I think. So if I do this, it's more noticeable, you can see, but yeah, it's not an issue, I think. And also, if for example I would choose another color for the night shift, let's say I choose, I don't know, this color, and then for the shift, yeah, it's really weird, but I think this is not an issue, because every sprite will basically shift to the same color. Also, I need to apply the same foliage sway to the secondary texture. So let me show you really quick. So you can see here, this is the displacement. I am only applying this to the main texture, which is this, but I also need to apply this to the secondary texture, which is displacement map. No, this would be the color shift map, I believe. Okay, so this is already a texture here. Okay, yeah, so now what I basically need is to, oh yeah, how could I do this? Okay, so this is really tricky, because I need to move this UV, but I also need to move this. So maybe what I want to do is this and then this. Yeah, I think that's color shift map T2. Okay, so maybe I need to modify this. Okay, I can move anything. Okay. Yeah, so it's bugged basically. I basically would need to receive the colors and not the texture. So where am I using Okay, so I can't really do this. How can I just open subgraph? Okay, so that's the way. Color shift map, okay, is this. And maybe this is not what I need, but what I need is this output. So this. So maybe I should call this like something like that, and maybe then I would need to do not sample texture, but vector 4, and this would be a property, and this would be called color shift map. Okay, so maybe something would break with this, but I don't think that's a big issue. So yeah, I can just do this, and this. Okay, then I can just delete this, also delete this. Okay, yeah, delete. And I can save this, go back here, and now this asks for this, and that's it. So that's basically what I think I need. So I might be wrong too, but let's just test this and see how this works. So if this is working, yeah, it's working. It's no longer like bugging. I don't know if I can show, I don't know how to show what was happening before, but yeah, I can confirm that this is fixed. So let me just try something and just go here and change the material. Okay, yeah, so this is basically broken because I need to, instead of passing this as a variable, I have to do the same thing I did before, like this, do a sample texture, and then I can just add this here. Okay, does it make sense? I hope it does. Okay, great. So now I can close this, and you can see, for example, if I were to change the material here, it's normal as always, and I can just shift the color. That's amazing. Okay, so it's fixed. Perfect. So hey Lou, how are you doing? Okay, so yeah, so that's one thing I needed to do basically, and now I can go and jump into what I was planning to do today. So not this, let's go here, also not here. So yeah, let me just do something here. I want to organize this a little better. Let me just, how's the shortcut for Control-Alt-G? Okay, anyways. Here I have tasks. Okay, and so what do I want to do first? Basically, I want to jump straight into... Okay, so first let me just push this into fork. Okay, so I will just push this So yeah, I have like some stuff there. Color, shift, shader, and Flora shader fixed. And like there's something I have to basically organize, and you can see, for example, here I'm currently in the terrain generation refactoring branch, which doesn't make any sense because like I created this branch to basically get rid of the generation of caves in the planet, like in the normal surface. So right now it only generates like surface and that's it. And like right now I want to jump into the starfield, so I want to start working into the starfield overhaul basically. Which will mean that I want to like, so there's something already implemented for the starfield, which is this, and like you can navigate through the starfield and then stop, and then a constellation shows up, and then you can select a star and travel to that star, okay, to the star system basically. So there's one thing that we basically redesigned, which is how the starfield and constellations and everything works on that level. So that's basically that you like the player is no longer free to navigate in the starfield. What the player will do is basically input a coordinate for a new constellation, and then he just inputs the coordinate, and then it will automatically travel to the constellation, and that's it. So you don't navigate, you don't control anything. The only thing you can do is just input a coordinate for another constellation. And that's what will essentially happen. So for that I need a couple things. I want to not basically scrap everything in the starfield system, but so I want to like conserve, that's the word, I don't know. So I want to keep, that's the word I'm looking for. I want to keep some of the things, like the fact that you can navigate, like the only thing you can do is just press forward or up in the joystick, the gamepad, and then the constellation will you will navigate forward basically. That's the only thing you can do. You can just move or stop. And I want to keep that for maybe another instance, or like for like something, but that's not going to be the main behavior of the starfield, or like the starfield mechanic basically. So sorry, I hit the microphone. So what I want to do is to just have a little screen, like this is what I don't know how to implement, because like currently the star field is its own scene, so you can see here star field is one scene. Okay, then in the planetary system, this is another scene, and what I basically want to do is like I want the player to be able to go like to enter like some kind of menu or terminal or something from this scene, not from the planet scene. You have to be in your starship. That's one thing. And then from here, so kind of like in No Man's Sky, where when you're like in space with the ship, like you're in a starship in space, not in a planet, you can open like the galactic map, or I don't know what the name is, and you can go to another star. So that's kind of what I want to do. And like the problem with this is this, that the star field is currently another scene. So what I can do is in the planetary system scene, when you're in the ship, I can basically just create some kind of terminal like this, okay, which I'm not sure how I want to do this, because like I have a couple ideas and I will just basically show in a moment. But basically what I want to happen is that you can open a navigation terminal or something like that, and some kind of menu like this will pop up, and then you can go into some thing and just input a coordinate. You will see like the constellation or something, and yeah, so like then you would be able to like press travel, and then you go into the starfield scene. You will see the animation and all of that, and then you will be back into this scene. So yeah, I think that maybe just going from one scene to another, like it shouldn't be an issue. I think it should not be, like, because like the only scene where there will be a lot going on is the planet scene, so I don't think it's going to be an issue to just jump back and forth between the planetary system and the starfield scene, the planetary system scene and the starfield scene. So I think that's something that shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, what I will do is that. So the first thing I want to do is just create a coordinate system that can basically create a coordinate and then assign it to blah. And like I also need to have like the constellations of as a class, which I think I have in. I have this definition thing. This is basically what I do for defining everything about, in this case, for example, the star field. So I don't remember if I have. Yeah, I only have this script, which is basically the script that handles the creation of the constellation, but right now this doesn't do anything. So this is like just a script that when you stop in the star field, you have a bunch of stars, and then this script will grab all of the nearby stars and then connect it with like this line renderer. So yeah, this is not doing anything basically. And yeah, so that means I will have to create a definition for the constellation. And the constellation will be something that's essentially like above the star, like in the how do you pronounce hierarchy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me just
hierarchy.
Hierarchy. Okay. So yeah. So, so let's just go here, first of all, and then go and create another branch here. I want to create another branch. So first I want to merge this into, how can I merge? Merge into, okay. Merge. So I've been using plastic a lot. Like in my main job, I am using like plastic for version control, and like I've been using fork for years, but it's been a while. I think this is what I want to do. Merge into, refactoring, rebase interactively. Is this what I want to do? Like merge? No, I don't think so. What I need to do is basically jump into dev. Can I just ignore, discard this? Okay. Then I can go into this branch. So I can only merge like branches, like a branch into the branch that I'm on right now. I guess that's how it works. Merge into dev. Okay, yeah, so that's what I have to do. Merge. Okay, perfect. So, now dev is also up to date with everything. Okay. And now I want to refactor the star field. So yeah, I can just go ahead and create a branch. It's called star field refactoring. Okay. And then I can go here and just this. And now we're on the Starfield refactoring branch. So, so we can close fork and reload this, and yeah, so I think the first thing I need to do is define constellation. So because like constellations will have the information of which stars are in the constellation, of course, and also it can have other kinds of things, informations. Also, I was thinking like maybe I started doing this already, but let me just check something, because like I was having some issues with references. Yeah, so that's the star seed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So before I basically had a reference to the star properties, which is basically a class that has all of the stars, all of the properties for the star, and I had a reference to the star in the planet, but the star also had a reference to the planet class object, and yeah, so there were like some like I don't know what's the word for that, but yeah, like I think it was like some like I can find a word. Is it something like loop references or so? Yeah, I think you get it. So yeah, that's that was the issue, and right now I have, so I basically refactored all of this, and now I only have like a reference to the star seed, which in a sense would be like the UID. So yeah, so now if I want to access the star properties, so this reference, I basically use this property to return it, and that's much cleaner. So yeah, save universe, Starfield properties. So yeah, so Starfield basically has like let me see if this is doing what I'm thinking, because most of the things that are in the project right now in the game, I implemented that like a couple of years ago, like 2 or 3 or even 4 years ago, and yeah, I like not everything is great, so yeah, I want to see if this is doing the thing I think it's doing. So Starfield. Okay, so Starfield properties. This has a list of the star properties, so the stars that are being created basically. So you can do this. Okay, so no, it's not. Yeah, okay, it is doing that. So what's happening here, for example? You stop. Is it adding new ones? Or is it just... I don't remember how I am handling this. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Let me just check here. So let me just go here and check how this list is being built, because like start field, okay. So initialize saved. Stars, add, instantiate. Okay, so this is loading the data, but if I create this or this, okay, init load data, create stars. Oh man, I might have to refactor a lot of things, because I changed like a lot of things that have to do with how the universe should be structured like in the code. So yeah. So I need to go through all of this. Okay, so stars.add instantiate star prefab blah blah blah. Okay, so this is the star pool. So how big is the star pool? Let me just see that here. Star pool is 1000. Okay. So what I'm doing, I think, is basically just instantiate like 1000 star prefabs, and then when you start like navigating and going forward, you basically see you can see like all of the stars you're going through every, like all of the stars, and each one of those stars are being like created with data and everything in the moment, which I think is not the best thing, because basically it's like a lot of processing and a lot of memory that's being used. So right now I don't want to do that. I only want to create the stars, like create the star properties in the moment that you go into a constellation. So when you go into a constellation, the stars that are in that constellation will get created, and basically, yeah, then those stars will get saved, basically, because right now every star is getting saved because of how I built this. So you navigate forward, and before you could like stop at a random point, and I would save the state so you can go, like you can stop the game and then start the game again, and you would start at the same point with the same data and everything, basically. So that's not what I want to do now, because like I don't see basically a reason to be doing that. I don't think there's that makes sense for how I want to structure the universe right now. So I do want to have this starfield effect when you travel, like the stars going through. But what I don't want to have is like every star being like created, because like right now you can move forward and you can see like all of the stars, and like literally every star has data, like it's being created with data and some procedural stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of memory that's being used for that, and like right now what makes sense is that only the stars that are in the constellation will be created, and the other ones, well, just are visual. You cannot go further, like, and if you can, like, if at some point I say like, well, yeah, you can trace a new path into this star, for example, then like I create the star in that moment, I think. So yeah, I think that's what I should do. And I could have some other data that could be passed to the stars that will be created like in the moment. So yeah, that's what I think I need to do right now. So that's what I'm going to do. So okay, so my eyes are itching, and I'm seeing like I'm so red in the camera. I will turn on some lights. Okay, that's better, I think. I would like to have some other place where I can set up this streaming thing with better lighting and everything, but yeah, it's not possible right now. So let's go into, so first of all I will create the script for the constellation definition. Okay, and is everything under Starfield? So for example, if I go into definition star, is this also under no, this is for star namespace, so maybe I should create a new namespace for constellation. So let's do that. I want to copy this and just paste it here. This and this. Yeah. Okay. And I do this. Okay. Okay. So why is it that I can't do this? Oh yeah. So maybe I need to create the constructor for this and that's it. And I also want to create another namespace, constellation, for this. And that's better. What's this one? Okay, so yeah, so okay, constellation. Starfield. I'm also thinking that, like, so this doesn't make any sense anymore. Star spawning's counter, I don't know what that is. Current star properties, maybe. Stars properties list. Okay, star properties dictionary. Okay, so I think like most of the things that are here should be in the constellation, because at the end of the day, what holds the information of the stars that you can see is like the constellation. So let's see. Get star properties by seed. So here so I'm thinking like maybe like the star field properties, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't know if I want to keep the starfield properties. Like, the only thing I can imagine this would be useful for is for let's say you're in a specific constellation. Let me show you here. Oh yeah, I should also create the tasks for this. Yeah, I think I need to do that right now. And I also think this should go outside of this. And like, can I move it like here? Okay, it seems like I can. Okay, so this, I want this to be like somewhere around here. Maybe this should go in another place, but this is fine. So this should go like aligned with like here, but yeah, maybe this should go. I can't seem to. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, let's say I do this, and this would be the important list. Let's do 400, and let's or no, let's just keep it like this. Also, this color is not nice. Okay, something like that. So all of this should have like the like what I want to do is basically have like lists for like, for example, the backlog should be like the ongoing tasks that I need to work on, but then, for example, I should have like lists for specific okay, something like that, maybe a bit darker. Yeah, but it's too similar to the other one. So maybe like this. I don't know, man. Maybe I want to change the color of this to be lighter. Okay, not too light, something like that, and then I can have like darker colors for all of this. So maybe this should be something like this. Yeah, maybe that's fine. I'm not sure if I want this to be like this. I kind of like this way, but I am not sure about this one though. I don't know, I'm too indecisive for these things. So yeah, let's just do this and use the same color for each one of this. Is it this one? This one? What is this? I don't understand, man. Yeah, this is the thing I want to change. Set it to that. And then I would basically have so for example, this biome system should be its own list, I think. Weather system, astronaut systems, blah blah. So yeah. Anyways, what I want to work right now is basically the star field refactoring. So this is basically, this needs a couple things. So one of the things is constellation definition, migrating constellation definition, this will be this is another thing. So what's the other thing I need? I need basically what's the other thing? Like constellation definition. Basically I need to migrate for the start build script. I need to stop creating new star properties for every star. Okay. So what do I want to do? This would be like this and 50-50. And I will say hack content, and this should be, can I modify this? Okay, so this should be not that, but 400. What's happening? Everything is broken now. Maybe I need to make it 450. Yeah, that's the issue. So like this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And now I'm basically going to fill and grab this color, not that color, but this color. And then what's the roundness? 50. Okay, so 50 here, and that's it. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, this color is really ugly. So I will just pick this pinkish maybe, or something green. Yeah, that's better. Like this kind of color is much better. Okay, so what else do I need for this? Stop creating new star properties for every star. Only create star properties for the stars that are in the constellation you travel to. Okay. Okay, great. So right now, Starfield, why is like this? This is like, this makes more sense, I think. Why is this not something? Oh yeah, this is not this should not be the name. The name should be constellation. That's it. Or maybe properties. Yeah, this should be properties. Okay. But what's the issue now? Type or namespace. Name properties does not exist in the namespace. Blah blah blah. I literally just created it, so I have no idea what's happening. I just created the class. Okay. Whatever. So, that's fine, I think. We have 50 minutes left, so we will just do whatever we can do. Okay, that's fine. Then I want to do this and also public save, blah blah blah. Okay, that's awesome. Where is this being? Okay, so that's the save. Save get star properties by seed. Okay. I should also public constellation properties. Get constellation. So, oh yeah, so that's what the starfield needs to have. A list of the constellations. Yeah, okay, so this is hierarchical, basically. So, current star properties list, stars dictionary, blah blah, nearby stars. Yeah. So everything that's basically so ship Z, yeah, that also can be. I can also remove this, but is this being saved anywhere? Like, what's the purpose of this basically? So star spawning counter, actual velocity, blah blah. Okay, so I can basically move. Oh no, maybe not this, but this I can move. Okay. Into this. Like this. And I will also have this. Okay. Which is essentially literally the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. So this the star field star spawning counter. So do I need this? If that's higher than 1, then I spawn a star. Okay. What I think, yeah, I think this is not like, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, this also doesn't make any sense. Okay, so this ship Z okay. So yeah, everything is broken right now, pretty much. I can close this, I think. And this, I think this has no, like, this can literally be just a value here. Okay, and I can just create this generate field. So yeah, that's one thing. And the other thing is the ship Z, which, like, I think this should be like, this does make sense, I think. Let me just see what's the problem here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's just comment this for now. Because like yeah, I think this also, we don't need this. What we do need is to, yeah, what I need is to basically transfer this not this. Is this getting saved? It's not getting saved. So why is this something? So this was also okay. Or maybe I'm just setting, yeah. Okay, seed, blah blah blah. Okay, but clear. Okay, so all of this doesn't really make any sense. Current star properties. There's a lot to refactor here. Yeah, this is going to be really painful, but yeah, that it is what it is. So yeah. So now the star field should have a dictionary of unique ID and constellation properties. Okay. And yeah, this whatever, I can just literally do this. What I would need to have is yeah, basically the same thing as here. Okay. So okay, that's this. Okay, that's fine. So I should not be worrying about like the saving and all of that right now, but since like the system is already implemented, I will just refactor it too, because that's what I can do right now. Get constellation, I can just do this, and now the star field has this. Okay. But it doesn't really work. Public constellation properties. Okay, so now it works. Unique ID and yeah, that's fine. That's great. So constellation, blah blah blah. Okay. That's perfect. So that's all I needed. What I'm not sure about is this ship Z. What is this value? So this value is basically being incremented, like when you are yeah, this is not needed here and also here. So ship C, where is it? Okay, here. So you can see here. Ship C is being incremented. Okay, and then where is it being used? Okay, so it's being used here. I see. So ship C is being used for like creating this seed for the stars. So I think I won't be using that anymore, because the star seeds are going to be created in the moment that you travel to a constellation. So I think that's fine. So yeah, there's a lot of thinking happening in my brain right now, because there's a lot of things that I have to take into account when implementing this, when coding this, so it's not easy. So yeah, so basically when you're moving, the stars are being created every time this reaches 1. So it's just a value that starts incrementing, and when it reaches 1, it creates like stars, some random number of stars, and each of the stars is basically being created, initialized, and I am basically passing through this seed, which is basically the star seed multiplied by the ship C, so this number. And maybe that's not like, well, not maybe, this is, I don't think this makes sense anymore, because I will create the star seed from the like I will use the star seed, this is one seed, and I will use this as a seed for creating the seed of each star that's inside a constellation. So when you go into a constellation and you see the stars, then every star will create its seed and everything. Because like once you go into a constellation, you basically are there. You cannot go back, and you have to commit to going there basically. So yeah, this is not something. This is not useful anymore. So essentially, this is like, I will use this, but just for like visual thing. So, okay, so create stars. Now, one thing that I want to, like, I don't know how to do right now is like when you're in a planet and you're watching, like you're stargazing from an observatory through your telescope, you can basically detect a new constellation there, and then you can like kind of get some hint for the coordinates, and then you synthesize that, and yeah. So that's what you have to do to get the coordinates for another constellation in order to travel there. So basically, what I think is going to be like hard to do, which doesn't necessarily need to be this way, but I think it will be cool to, if that's like this way. Basically, when you're observing through your telescope, imagine that you see a constellation, okay? And then you focus and then you do the thing to get the coordinates. You will see a specific shape for the constellation. What would be great is that when you travel into... Yeah, I suppose I can do that really easily. I don't know why I'm thinking this would be hard. Like, when you travel into the constellation, I can just recreate, like, preset the stars, the real star positions, and then you travel and then you stop when those stars are close, and that's it. And then I just connect them and the shape will be the same. So yeah, and then all of the stars you see are just visual. They don't have any data, any property, nothing. They are just purely visual, basically. So I think that's great. And what this means is that basically I don't need to do anything with this ship Z blah 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 thing. I don't need this at all. Assign the initial Z position for the star far away in the distance. So say, okay, this is fine. And this should be handle, or like, yeah, handle or manage visual stars. Or let's say decoration stars. Okay. Input.axis dot. Do I have something like moving up? Yeah, I think this is the thing I need. Okay. So, oh yeah, but I also don't have to do this, because like, yeah, this will be done. Yeah, let's leave this like this for now. Okay, increment star spawning counter. When counter reaches 1, new screen of stars. Okay, that's awesome. Why 15? This is really hard coded. I don't know why, but let's leave it like this. Assign its initial Z position for the star. Okay, so it will spawn like far away. And then we have this. Check if star is not visible and not used. Okay, that's fine. Create star. It decides if it will exist or not. So yeah, I basically need to go into the star script. Initialize saved. Okay, so whatever. What I need is to modify this, because like okay, so I need to have another initialize, but only for visual stars, not for stars that will have a property and blah blah. So you know what, I am also thinking that like it doesn't make really much sense to create a new seed every time. Well, I guess it does, because like I'm using the seed of the star as its UID, which I think I should stop doing that and use like UID for everything. I really think I should use like UID for everything. Yeah, it was like I really think I should use just one seed for everything. I'm using like different seeds for everything, so like I have one initial seed and then I have like I create other seeds based on that one. Like, oh yeah, but I remember why I did this this way. That was because like when you use a seed, yeah, no, I think I will keep using a unique seed for each star, because like what this does is that basically when you have a seed and you start basically asking for random numbers, if you do everything in the same order, you will get the same results every time. That's basically what using a seed is for. So you set a seed for the random system, and then you basically create a random number, and the first number will always be the same, and then all of the consecutive numbers will always be random. Like you don't know what's like, it's random, but it's always the same. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it makes sense. So yeah, I think I will be just, yeah, all screen sectors. So I have no idea what this is for. All sectors, blah blah blah. Next initial position. Oh yeah, so yeah, I think this is for like setting like okay, so where is this initial position? Starfield initial position, where is this? Oh, okay. Okay. This is another thing, and this is also throwing errors. Yeah. So this should be this. And I think everything is going to have the same problem. Yeah. This. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's solved. But yeah, I think this should have a different name. And this is also not going to be needed anymore. But yeah, let's leave it like this for now. What I only need to do is this, I think. Star spawn position, initial position, transfer position is blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to change this to create real star. Okay. And I am basically going to also yeah, let's just leave it like this for now, and I will change this into init save it, because I'm using init because it's shorter. and I will create another one, or public void init set decoration star. So what do I need here? I basically need this. That's it. So I need to have a reference for this, and also for this. Okay, so that's it. And then I can go here, and instead of doing this, I can let's just yeah, let's just comment this and just say set decoration star. Okay, that's great. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. So now it will basically just create decoration stars all the way. Okay, so yeah, stars movement. I have no idea why this is like this. I will just delete this because it's confusing. Stars that move. Constellation. Start hovering by user. Yeah, so when you're traveling, you can see like I'm hovering the stars randomly just to show star name, just as a little visual thing, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And what else? So yeah, that's one of the things. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of things, man. Navigate through stars. If star hovered, blah blah blah, show. Yeah, this is really dumb. I will not be doing this anymore. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of things happening here, so I also think I should modularize, not modularize, but maybe like splitting the this script into smaller scripts. I think that's going to be a lot better. So yeah. Okay. So it's really a lot of things I have to do, man. Starfield. Constellation, maybe this has some errors. It doesn't, okay. Yeah, I think when I go here I will start seeing a lot of errors. Okay, not a lot, but just one, which is not bad. Constellation properties, okay. And what I also need to do is what else do I need to do? Do I need to... Where's this save system? what? Save data. Okay, so what's this thing doing? Save universe. Save data. Name can be simplified. Anyways, so yeah, there's a lot of thinking, man. I need to be quiet in order to be able to think properly. So yeah, I think this is fine. I don't need to add any more like references or anything. I think this is okay. Starfield has this, which can be saved like this. Okay. Okay. So what's giving the... So where am I creating each of the things? This, properties, Starfield, okay. No, okay, what's no? This, okay. So in the Starfield I'm creating the definition, the Starfield properties. That's fine. So here, maybe I should is there save data? Save? Yeah. Yeah, I should have this in just a specific like section for like saving. Yeah, maybe I should move this like here and say like load save. Okay, not that. Just to make it a little bit cleaner, because this should not be here. This should go here. And for saving, I should do... Am I doing this same thing over and over? Yeah. Yeah. So I will basically copy this and go here and say save data. And do this. And just let me do this. Paste it here. I didn't want to save. So basically what I want to do is go here and replace this with save data. Okay. Now I can go here and do this. So Starfield properties, let's save selected star properties. That's not what I want. What I need to pass here is the constellation. So I will just leave this here. And I also, okay, so maybe that's right, but yeah, there's a couple other places where I don't need to be saving the data again, or maybe I do, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so here, that's fine here. Okay. So, Okay, all screen sectors. So why is this here? Anyways, init travels to star, manage decoration stars, navigate through the stars. Okay. Yeah, I will end up like refactoring the entire script. Yeah. I think I'm going to refactor the entire script. Yeah. So yeah, I can just close this, just this, close it. And yeah, so this is nearby stars. Create constellation nearby stars. Okay. Yeah. This is also going to be refactored. This. So let me go through the task. So start creating new star properties for every star. Okay, that's done. So I can go, is it like this? Oh, that's great. Only create star property for the stars that are in the constellation you travel to. Okay, then constellation definition. I think this is done too, so I can just do this. Change starfield navigation. So this is something that should go inside here, like this. Okay. Okay, so change starfield navigation now. Okay, I can just change navigation. Now you have to input a coordinate to travel to that location. That sounds great. What else do we need? So constellation. Okay, so that's like implies a lot of things. Start hovering by user. Ship stopped. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Great. So yeah, we can basically just keep working on this constellation definition. I need to, oh yeah, so yeah, I need to do the saving for this. Is this? Yeah. Okay, that's also something we need to do. Great. Okay, awesome. So I think we can basically wrap it up right here. I mean the stream. And yeah, so so yeah, I think I'll be improving this over time. For now, I want to start making progress in the project, and right now I feel like I am getting to do that, so that's great. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, I don't think I will be able to stream like in the next 3 days, so I think I will have to be back. I think I'll be back on Friday. If maybe I can stream some of the days within the week, but I don't think that will be possible. So yeah, I will have to wait until Friday so I can stream on that day. And maybe I can do also a stream on Saturday. And yeah, so that's basically all of the days I can stream this week. Sadly, I cannot stream more this week. So yeah, we can basically end the stream right now. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to join my Discord. You join the Discord there to share anything you want, art, music, games, and also get notifications for when I'm live. And yeah, so if you like my content, if you like what I'm doing, you can just follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I will be improving my stream over time too. Like, I'm pretty new in this. I've been streaming for like a little over a month, and I would like to improve my stream setting and my overlay and everything to make like everything more unique and more like I don't know, just better and more fun and dynamic. And yeah, so I hope I can do that soon, but for now, yeah, this is what I have. And yeah, so anyways, thank you very much for watching, and be sure to follow and join the Discord, and I will see you in the next stream.